Welcome to Hills. In this video, we are going to discuss Chapter 10 Motion and Measurement of Distances, Part 2. That is in this video, page 99 and 100 only I have covered. I have given a notes for these two pages. Okay. Previous video, we have seen an introduction for motion and measurement, right? So, in this page, different units of measurement which is used in the ancient times. For example, if you take Indus Valley civilization, the picture itself shows the proof how precise the measurement being used in those days. Okay. Next comes cubit. In the ancient Egypt, this cubit is used as a unit of length. Okay, it is nothing but length from the elbow to the fingertips. That we call it as 1 cubit. Okay. Next, foot is also used as a unit of length. Whereas like handspan, this foot span is also used as a unit of length. Next is nothing but yard. Yard is nothing but a distance between the end of the outstretched arm and their chin. Okay, just have a look at the picture, you will get a clear explanation. From the chin to the outstretched arm, that is 1 yard. Next, pace, that is Romans used pace or steps, distance between the one footstep and the other. Okay. In the ancient India, the smaller length measurements and all called as an ankul, that is a finger length, or an mutti, that is fist length. Okay. Next, what is in all these body parts are used as a unit of measurement, right? So everyone's body parts could be of slightly different sizes. Yes, right? So if it is of different sizes, the measuring length also varies. So that creates a confusion in the measurement. So what can be done to avoid such confusion in measurement? So to avoid such confusion in the measurement, in 1790, the French created the standard unit of measurement. Okay, that we call it as metric system. It's an important 1-mark question. 1790, the French created a standard unit of measurement that we call it as a metric system. The system which we using now are called as in SI units, nothing but International System of Units. Okay. For example, the SI unit for length is meter. Okay. If you take 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. Okay. So this millimeter, centimeter all used for a smaller lengths. If you take to measure a large distances, larger unit length is needed. For example, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Kilo is nothing but 10 to the power 3. So, which is that is nothing but 1000. So, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Next comes page 6. In this page, we are going to see a correct measurement of length. How to take a proper measurement of length. What are the 3 steps that we are going to discuss here? There are different types of measuring devices that we using in our daily life, right? For example, to measure the length, we need a meter scale, right? So, meter scale has been used to measure the length of your room. Yes, fine. A tailor will be using a measuring device called measuring tape. Yes, fine. A girth of a tree. Girth of a tree is nothing but another important question. What is girth of a tree? Distance around the trunk of a tree measured perpendicular to the axis of the trunk. So to measure that, you need a measuring tape, right? Okay, points to remember while taking measurement. First point, place the scale in contact with the object along its length. Okay, take a look at the picture. You will understand this point very clearly. Place the scale up properly to get a proper measurement. The first picture which is a correct one, whereas the second picture the scale is not kept properly, so that will give you a wrong measurement. The second point, avoid taking measurements from the zero mark of the scale if the ends are broken, which means many a times the scale ends will be broken, right? So in such cases, avoid taking measurements. That will provide you an incorrect reading. Okay, so if you are supposed to take with the ends broken, so you can measure like this. For example, take a look at the picture. The scale is measured from 1 centimeter and it is measured as 14.3. So to calculate the exact length of the object, you need to subtract that. 14.3 minus 1 centimeter, which gives 13.3 centimeter is the actual length of the box. Okay. Then point number 3. So your eye must be exactly in front of the point where the measurement is to be taken. For example, take a look at the picture. Okay. In the picture, if the boy is in the position B, then it will provide you a proper reading of the scale. Suppose the boy is in the position A and C, that will provide you an incorrect reading. Okay, so that's it about the 3 points you need to remember while taking the measurement. Mention your answer in the comment section for the following question. Why can a pace or a footstep not be used as a standard unit of length? 1 centimeter is equal to dash. Thanks for watching.